I'm doing some log reviews today, so just don't click. Don't click. Don't know if it will be interactive or not, but it is a trade room. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Let's do the administrative stuff first, and then we will be in the we are going to do log review, but I have to do some administrative things first. Uh, no, I didn't. Oops. I copied the Mahjong Soul link instead of my document link. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. Is the same text? It's the same text. It used to be bigger. Wait. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, I did copy the. So this person wants to improve ability to react to what's going on the table. So we are also going to focus on what the other players are doing. Still dealing in too much. Whose pool is hot and stating that he's a expert 3 master 1 player, bouncing up and down, which is very common. It's actually very common for people to bounce back from master 1 and expert 3 because stadium is kind of tough, especially when you first join it. I think I will be still doing my stream manager, but I won't be managing my ads at all. Let's see, we have a garbage hand, unfortunately. Uncle, keeping the safe down, west, the store. Hmm, I do want to make a notation here. I do have to make a notation here because you don't have value. Like we can pull a west for the Rakuhai, but it's already one card here. I do want to just get the Tora accepted. I guess if we pull a West, if we pull a West, we can Honix. I'm not going to suggest the 6-8 so here for this player, but uh, probably like I'm thinking if the West was live, I would certainly keep it. The Honitsu with the West Sabo might still be only 200 for the full. I would probably got a vest here, and then try to fish for the tour acceptance, and then we have double pet shape here for 10 by, so we really want to upgrade. So I will make rotation here. I do take screenshots. I don't know if you can see that, but I do want to make a note that I would try to get a. I don't think the Honitsu is that great here, especially because it's sometimes still Paco wounds, just Honitsu no me. So I would probably got the best setting to upgrade and then just try to get the Riichi into some unquote chances. The west is safe across as well, but we don't really care about safety here. Mm, acceptance, and then afterwards. So I will also mention the 6-8, because they are muscle one. That's the greedy play. If the pins were slightly better, I don't mind 6-8, but the pins are kind depends on the scope. It's the 9 pin pawn is okay. Like if we got a 2-man pawn the 9 pin, we still have a back horn, so uh, to upgrade. Yeah, I would just say it got the best here, and then East got pawned here. Looking like another Honitz, and here it's definitely just the best. Let's see what they do. I hope it's best. Like the Sananko is fine, so the Sananko Riichi is fine. The 7-up is one Scott. I guess the best is still a pretty good draw, but like there is some value with this hand without the Honitsu. And the like the floating tiles in the pins are like a 1 or 2 pin here, and then a vest, and then what's got 7 throw? Like I don't mind getting like the 7 throw Riichi for the Sumo Sananko, be- because like if we pull more Mansu, then we are just feeding Shimotsa, which should be Honitsu in the Mansu suit. So this is like it's not only defensive. If no one was open, perhaps if the West was still live, I would probably still go this way. But like I would still recommend the West card for the East something and not take the. There is some Toy as well. You're spy. Hey, Chayo, Kiosk, Simon, don't blame me. You're not getting flamed today because you haven't played enough. Well, that is basically the blame. Uh, like I don't know how this will go, by the way, because I'm writing a document. Like I'm writing in a document. It's like I can't technically just give them a video, but it's like uh it's like I think writing it down is just more effective for learning. Like I won't send them like a one or don't send them like a 30-hour video. 30-hour video. It might be longer actually, because the Bible reviews do take a long time. The Bible reviews take longer than hands-on, even the Mahjong Soul hands-on. So what I did here, I got the best. It is once got some uncode census as well. E- I don't know if people know the Japanese terms, but they can just tell me, right? Uh, Maybe it was a slow. Honitz here with Toy Toy. Or here we will feed Shimutz their Honitz in the Dora suits. I think we are just too slow here. If we got an 8 into the 6, we do pawn. I do like to pawn. And then we can actually got the 6-8, and then we have a floating one pin instead of the west here, but the west is not west cut. There's another Turan. And then just drop the Tura, no Chi, that is good for us. Chi there, clean dragon, one Scott. They haven't cheated that much, we should keep this as best. AK 15, yeah, it feels like Tempai, isn't it? It's Haku. I don't know where they dropped the 15 later, is it not an Onitsu? Is it Seitum as well? But like, it's probably pretty tough. Okay, we actually got it. I don't think the stream on is that absurd, especially because I didn't go the Dora, but we do have our manga, and that also who needs. But if you, the Dream was definitely some risk, but I don't mind it. If you look at this hand, if you, they couldn't see the Dora. It was like okay, they couldn't see the Dora, and they should have just Sakikiri this 5 here, which they kind of did here, but like they just don't really have good acceptance for it. Even if they get like a 4 or 6 here, it's just 2 Han, or perhaps like 3 Han with the change here. Uh, like I will like it's just a setup was Honitsu, and there are also two Toras there. The 3 man here was a risk here for sure, but this 15 doesn't make that much sense to be honest. And then the skip, I was like, if they had like the 7-9 set, they can actually cheat the Dora for the 7-7 here, but they didn't have this shape yet, and it's right second, one Scott is standby. I hope that they can need it here as well, but 7-0, and then I can make a comment on it as well, because they overall, not the worst. It's a slightly different order. I would still try to get a Riichi Sananko in. Let's see if this player sees the Rankan Ramen here. But like it's like the One Piece is just going to get caught after the match. So the Ramen Rankan. Yeah. Like the One Piece is just getting caught here no matter what. This One Piece has acceptance, but not in this hand. I don't mind, but let's see. Douche. Oh my god, what is this douche? Oh my god. This got this 5 pin. If you want something, got the 6 rope or the Sansoku. If you want something, got the 6 rope. But 5 pin is standard. 5 pin is standard here. This, okay. 5 pin is standard here. Let's comment that here. 5 pin is just the only God, like this, like if you need like the Hanuman plus hands, like even then, like I don't think you can cut the 6 for the Sansaku. Yeah, I don't think that is it's an option at all. Um, mm, let's see, it's Chimpon for Pin. They have a cash wind here. I hope that they see that the Norths are the only thing left, and then some Honitsus. It doesn't matter. It's 4 or 5 Pin is both acceptable. the Porto is technically slightly better because we can get like a 5 pin here to get thunder, but like it's honestly doesn't matter at all. Like it's just in the grand scheme of it. Yeah, it's actually okay, but I probably still got the three. Like this three so isn't even safe. Like just like if it was safe, it's okay. But here like the 1/4 man is pretty dead. The 6/9 man is dying. He almost need the with the spirit in here, but this five star is interesting, and there of course the five star. The weight is unfortunately very dead, or like if we get anything, and I don't mind the hard fault here. It is Maka probably just soft. We can 7 man, but it's kind of weak. We can actually 8 man here as well. I'm not worried about 8 man, but it is more like there's a Tito Ricci and the 1/4 man and the 6/9 mans are there, but uh, I would probably just push the 8 man, but I would probably suggest that people in my team will be falling here. I do we keep the T, so I don't really know. It's but to wrap the 6/9, but let's see. We go one. Yeah, it's just any like I don't mind the fourth here. Like um, it's just that the 1/4 man and the 6/9 mans are pretty dead, and then um, wait. Oh, the 5 shot just got pushed. Yeah, I was like, what is this? And I think it's a 7/8 man, and then I just I feel there are no voting mistakes, and there are no voting mistakes. Uh, been through Epic go there for the 11/6. What Coda? Can you go back to the 8 man? The 8 man cast? Wait, wait, it's not the first one. Oh wait, it was already East 2, I forgot this. Yeah, the 8 man was questionable. The 8 man was kind of questionable. The 7 man, it was a 7. Where is it? There it is. I wouldn't mind pushing this 8 man here and oh the fluffy with mate. Uh, you got lucky or unlucky, I guess. The 8 man was safe here on the right. It was safe. It got pushed here on the right. Um, so the 8 man is fine here. Like the hand is dead either way. Like I think if you really want to maximize your push pull, you can just push this 8 man and then like you can still get Katen, but it's probably better for and 7. Nah, no Cheeto is nah, we are not going for a Cheeto here. I think we just want to for like it's just like do something here. Like yeah, I guess 7 man, but like do something for a Cheeto with this fusion here. Like it's just like you just get yourself into so much trouble later on if you get Cheeto to temper. And I don't mind the hard faults and for this level of play. If you check the data sheets, I think the 8 man is basically guaranteed safe. Mm. I probably fix the bill. Yeah, we will fix the bill here for the painful. And then we can got the 7 cell and then we can upgrade on the 4 pin here. And then perhaps I can up painful, but we do have two concerns. So I would suggest the 8 man here. It's not mine, Kodo. I'm not reviewing my own logs. Um, I'm in the AC Phoenix team, or I'm in his tournament. Um, and I'm a captain, and I will be coaching my team. I will be doing some log reviews for the first week, and I have like one-on-ones, but I don't think it will be streamed. It's also like I don't know if people want to be on stream as well. Like it's also like the consent on the other side. Like the log reviews are like public anyway, but so I don't mind those. But I don't know if can I can get beef, I guess, in the because beef is Yeah, one of my teammates, and there are snipers or spies in my chat here, but like it's 3 months, and like I was doing a playthrough review of Silver Room, but like I honestly I just can't do that. Um, so I recommend the 8 month cards, but the 14 isn't too bad, but it's just double concern, and then this 8 month, they no, I will just comment on. Just got the Torah here uh, on the for next year. Just got Torah. Like if he had, or like we can cut the 8 man as well, but I hate this 19. I don't like the seven, so I don't like the sevens. Oh, that's the seven. Oh my god, what are we cooking? What are we cooking here? What are we? 8 man, please. Just cut the 8 man. Preemptive warning here. Preempt, preemptive fold. No chance on the 8 man. But our hand is, yeah, our hand, like, I guess 8 man is okay, but we can't get we can't get anywhere here. That's like nothing here for our hand. We have like triple safe down here with the 6 mans and like a seven, so okay, seven, so it is. And then 4 man, and then full fold. At least this one person folds. Such school isn't important. You're just meaning being one. Um, I like the fold is just cool. Like or like as long as they are not killing in, like I'm not going to comment on it. Or I can comment. Folding was pretty good afterwards. There is someone in my log review. There's actually someone in my documents right now. I don't know who is what's like. I don't know. Like I can type that I'm seeing it as well. I don't know why people want to see something in progress. So any one pin one so is basically the same thing here. Let's see, pawn one so 5 man can go next. 5 man. No, no. What are we cooking here? I was some silver room earlier, and it was such a pain because we have a toy spammer. We have someone not knowing they have 5 logs, east logs, but zero Riichi's, only toys. Like if the 5 man had Tora acceptance, but it just doesn't. Oh, there is the 5 man, and then Sissimo Curie. There's upgrade on the 5 man, I guess. Never punished, never punished, never, never punished. Okay, I don't mind. I do like the gun, and there's so long for extra food as well. That's true. Wait, did they try to get it as a skater? Or wait, it was not this end, right? Or they've got like check. I wonder who like I have my logs public by the way, so they can or like my team or anyone with the link can watch my log reviews. But uh, let's see, we have just a green second hand. Boom. Just 3 or 7 pin. Don't force the Toto here. We should got alright. The 3 pin is better because of the Tura. Hey, Fortis. Uh, we're doing a Baifu review here. You know which one. You know which one. 6 or 6 1. We should try to keep a safe tower here. Oh wait, that's a reach. Wait, no, no, wait. Wait, we don't have anything better than this Topomu sushi. Wait, it's oh my god, it's that either way because there's nothing here. We didn't keep safe towers. I will comment on this H cell by the way because we should get us inside out. Like we just we just don't. We are just dying here on the Riichi here. Hey Flock, Flock is spying on us. Ban Flock, please. Ban the ban other captains. It's at that here against the Ricci. Like we are just ultra at that here. Like this 3 man is even safer than this, and then like there is only really nothing else than a double Mushuchi on the Ipatsu. There's like nothing better. It's Neymar. Wait, it's one chance, but like oh my god. I think I like once we push, we cannot just have to push or not. Heck, I hate the 719 drop. It is such an awkward situation here. We will hold a session just to audio playing things on from stream. Yeah, yeah. Like I would just have pushed this 8 so already, but like this is E something, and we technically do have enough value to roll it. The 3 so is sushi because we already wait. The 2 3 so is just safe. Wait, the 2 3 so is just okay. Okay, that makes it easier. Or like the result is sushi, so it shouldn't tune in, right? And we have a kombucha, right? Oh my god, it's so disgusting. Because it would never have been here. It would never have been here at all. Okay, we got zoned. Okay, whatever. He could have dealt into at least 8k already. I won't be commenting on that. I like the Pensang card actually. They see the value, or they see the way. See Deutsche is something keeping the best donkey here. I don't think. There's must to comment here. 6 months for the sushi trap. This Haku donkey. Don't take that. Don't anything. Anyone thinks we take the 3-month donkey here. No, we don't, and we can skip. It's a log review, so we don't really care about outcome. Yeah, we don't have any decisions. If you want to know the, the outcome, you have to start the log, I guess. Um, I don't mind the name on here, but let's see. There's a Ritzy, and we probably best. The folding has been pretty solid. The hands. Do we just sleepy? Probably should tell him to just fold here, even without safe tiles. It's just so mediocre, and now we are pushing it down, but this poor pin is too sus. Maybe I'll just comment here that we should probably, especially against a Tilo Riichi, against a non-Tilo, we might perhaps push like 1 or 2 tiles here, because we do lack safe tiles. Like 1 3 pin, this ruins our entire hand. But against a Tilo Riichi, it's just not worth it with this Kansan. Like the 7 star, we can get a C here on the left, because it's safe, but like, even then, this 4 pin is Tapo Musuchi. Flopping. Oh my god. Dude. Do they know Topo Mushuchi or not? I don't know. I probably have to tell them that this flopping is pretty strong push, and we are probably pushing it down. From what I can see it, we are just pushing it down. Yeah, oh no, we are just to be honest, Suchi deepness can push. Wait, oh my god. Oh, is it too the 2-1 isn't safe here. Oh my god. Didn't die on the 11-6 there. Didn't die for some reason. Oh my god. I think in 3 months they will know that they can just play Kampuche. In 3 months it should be long enough. I would just got honors here. Do we want to comment on it? Yeah, they are master players, so they should know there's a painful hand here. Like if it was an expert, I wouldn't comment here, but um, like I comment on like what I see Phoenix his log review. I'm talking about hands that the opponents can have. For the silver log review, I'm just only basically talking about our hand, here but here we should just got honors. The Wanza is also pretty strong here, but we rather get Atom Bean Sansaku, of course. The thing is, we don't want the Raku hype here. And we are down like 10k as well. Let's see if we see the Sansaku here. Got the honors here. The Dora is nice, but it's non-done now. At least the efficiency is good here, and then the Dora just has to go here, and then no, skip it. We have a Ponkat here. We are down like 8k here. We can compete Sansaku, and we bomb our Thunder Dora here. Oh no, please. We have a lot of Ponkats in our team. But stop bombing it. We have a Thunder Painful Samsuku here, and we bomb for 2 hand on a bad weight as well. Like if it was like a Chi 2-5 man, it's like it would be better, but like I, oh my god, what does the chat have to? How the teams were built? Let's see the chat here on this 18. This also play. And the teams we built, we drafted it, but it was there were priorities. Yeah, this 18 is horrible. But we have like a Hanuman chance here, even some Payman chances, and then we pump 2 hand here on a bad weight on the. But we had like a semi, we had a draft, but players could give priority or some preferences for the captain because it's coaching focused, coaching centric. So we have like 3 months before it starts, slightly less than 3 months, and it's we as captains should coach our team in the months leading up to it. So it honestly doesn't really matter what you draft, and you got point systems. And like the master ones were like the best value for what you can get basically. But there are also like a random tuck like a 5-ton player, 6-ton player. This is easily Saint as well, but she was only like Master One in terms of price. She was one of the best picks, I think. And then we have some. There were a lot of experts, and then some Master Ones, and then there were some. If you pick the Saint 3, you are paying like the entire budget is going to the Saint. There were two Saints once, but like a random talk is easily Saint, and I,
これでよし。
oh my god. The guns down here. I don't even think I did, we can report. Wait, we can report them here. This 17C is also. It's so mediocre. I think. But, like they are leading here, but I probably skip this as well. Yeah, Douglas with Sparrow. Sparrow has a good team, I think. He tried to just compile the best team. I just picked the people on top of my list, and then the last two people were on the list, but they were very much down. Luckily, I didn't get a Saint player, which costs too much. The Saint, if you got last pick, you're just you have a Saint, and you're starting down like 50,000 points, starting the tournament with 50,000 minus 50 points, basically. This is so sad. This is actually so sad. I don't even think we can win here anyway, but um, what is this? I guess we are falling, way, but it's not only. But the 9 is just fine here. I guess we are falling anyway. Yeah, seems like a fault here. It doesn't like the hands here is pretty scary, but some days they just have a autonomy, right? It's sometimes just a silver room, right? But we pawn 8 man or what? Pawn 8 man, but we can't get tempai. We can't get tempai. Simon wasn't even tempai. Okay, we are actually in a pretty good spot here. Or like not good, but like we have two Rakuhai, we have one Tora. We can get back into the game with these hands on a dealer. No, not the 6B. It's not the worst because we wanted Tora, but it also just it would just got the tune, but it's honestly not too. No, not this. Oh no, we are setting up for the sushi trap. We are the sushi trap. Yeah, Simon the DC. I don't know. They are back now. Don't set up the sushi trap here. We have to win the hand. We have to win the hand here. So don't try to trap people on this sushi seven. So like. Like at least this is easy to teach. Hi, Wheels of Luck. We are doing a dive review. Oh my god, my Mahjong Soul. Okay, it's I have lag on my log review. Like this is how bad it is. We can reach it. We should probably just we have like a pretty Riichi shooty trap, but I have the force are Riichi, but
つまり
no, not
捕まえ
Ipatsima.
たわ
Oh
ね。
my god, the same weight. Well, like kind of the same way, it's the same town. And we have a Hanuman Shima competition, and uh, We need like Ipatsimo Urasan here. You need you kind of need Urasan. I don't think we can ever really win, so I don't mind the 2 man there, but it's gonna be very tough. Sitoche probably has the best art. Got Nichimo, 2 Toras, he's 2 Uras. If we have a painful hand, we can get 1 Ura, but we don't really have a painful hand anymore. 17. Is, the 17 is like one of the worst cards here because we can have like Chitoitse and then Captain 17 and otherwise like Naiman Naiman, but it's still very awful here. Like if we had a painful hand, just easy Naiman Naiman. I think Naiman Naiman of the Chitoitse. Ichimo Chitoi Tutora. I think Cheeto isn't that bad here. I think Cheeto it's because we need a Hanuman Sumo and the pinfall is just very far. I would probably watch Cheeto it's here, but it didn't matter at all. Didn't matter. Fluffy should ask questions if uh, he has any. Yeah, for this kind, let's just ask questions if he has any. Let's go to the next look. You can just say anonymously, but like you'll be hiding the names, but you can basically see the names here. But interesting hand. Let's just got like a monster, right? Well, like the certain, yeah, this, yeah, okay, we are forcing the normal hand, okay. I see now, or not. We're kind of inconsistent here. We are inconsistent, but it's all fine, right? We have a pack home here, Honitsunomi. It's just the east because it's spawned here with our east something is we got actually the west here. And there's no decision here anymore. There are like pure decisions. Even if there's a Riichi, we can't really afford it. Um,
ごめんなさいね。
300. Don't mind this H at all. We are forcing the Honitsu again. I won't comment about that, but like it's not recommended. If you have like 4 Rakuhai, like just got one of them, I think. We are going back. We have now the Aka here. We have the Aka now. This nice is really not getting any use here, but uh, when are we getting this 9? So okay, we have a lot of dead honors, and our hand is basically dead. Uh, like our hand, we Sakikiri the Toriso, yeah, and now we have tons of save that for the Ipotsimo here. It's a 258, yeah. Plus 9 so for Tanda Tora acceptance is 8 bean, Shimokiri. Let's see how long this person keeps this 8 bean, because I would basically keep it as long as basically forever, because we don't really have that much value anyway, and the Dora acceptance is pretty big, but I probably got the 8 bean. We have a concern here, but I think 8 bean is still good, but uh, we are really clearing this Dora acceptance, are we? But we kind of miss this 2 man now, and we can I probably like if it was like a slightly better than 8 bean. Like 9 beans were dead as well. And there's a Riichi. Was it this year? It was a Simo. Wait, was it? Yeah, it was Simokiri. And Riichi for Tempai, standout Chi, and then you have to push it down. Never mind. Uh, another very quick Simo here. Like there was no decision afterwards. We would just push it down. We would just push everything there anyway. The Dora is in an awkward spot, but it's still good here. Just looking at the moment, that is fine, Luca. If you have like any question about the log review, just ask me. Or just you can just go to format, just format. Keep the safe down. Kan ja. Okay, I just commented on, okay, we keep a shift out here. It also makes the Demon slightly better, although it's next to the Torah, but, oh, it's now also Torah, never mind. It's not easy to run, but if you got the 4-man early, people might you in the 3-man later. Another Torah, but there's nothing here anyway. We have our 7-7, wait, oh wait, we are not Tilo, oh, it's just 5-2, sad. I thought we are Tilo. Wait, yeah, it's, I hate it. I hate it. I hate the phone. We can like we have a Casvan pair here. We can catch us a pinful hand here. Like Pakahon for 2-hand isn't a great hand. Like Pakahon, like if we get like Riichi pinful, it's the same value as the Pakahon, and then we have safety. Like then these Norths are like the safe tiles if we are not fastest here. Um, we have like Ponkat syndrome on our team, where we just have to call all the towers. I think Beef. I don't know if Beef also calls all the towers. We have a Honitsu. Like the Honitsu spammer is definitely better than the Toto spammer, but but like it's still kinda yeah, but like it's Pakahon and we can just pin through it. Like it's just too hard. Like and we lose our safe towers here. Usual beef games, and I haven't see that, and then Tempai, and then we have our two Han, and then we have to push the Torah, and then wait, yeah, we can't cut anything else. It was like, can we cut like 30-man here? But we can't really cut the 30-man because 1 4-man is dead, and then you unfortunately that into some 7-man here. Um, no, I would just cut a 9 pin, and then if we get painful, we can just if we get painful, like we still get painful. Like if it's all like a bash, we can hold each other later. We can just hold each other later. Like this, the Casvan pawn is so weak as well. Because, yeah, probably 16. Yeah, but just the honor, just the honors here or the 9-man. I want to keep the 7 so okay, we keep the 7 so here for the Torah. No, 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 no Yaku, no Yaku. Is this a misclick or is this some some 200 IQ chi here? I know they also know that is like I don't like I will still comment on it, but like they know that they don't have Raku here. Like like they know that they don't have Raku. Like it's so mediocre because it's an extension. Uh, like if you go back here, it's like we have a constant 17 and we extension see it for the for 17. Like that, there's just no need here to call it. And this Pensan here, this totally so it's bad here. We are just going to be Putin, aren't we? Uh, Yeah, that is. We should also comment here though, because we should simulate this 9 here. Like if it's late, we can keep the 9 so for Katen, but here we should simulate the 9 so because if Kamita tops the 6 so we can't see it. We can't see top the other side. Uh, like uh, that is something that is like very that this doesn't happen often, but the 9 so is the card here. And then we can see the 6 so we can don't have to. It's also a quite obscure rule QK, but like I don't even want to fight this here on the left. Like I don't know why we open for our no Raku here, and we are falling against Toyman. And here Fuaman, is it? It's okay. With like it's kind of not okay, but they have they know how to fold, but they sometimes just miss the best style, I guess. They you don't see the thunder either. It's the efficiency trainer the way. I don't think so. I think I will not give them the efficiency trainer. As first week, we are Tempe. Escape here. It's actually a good boost, but hopefully
どうも
no nah.
どうも
That's tutorials with yeah, that's like there's nothing really else here. It's just that this feels cool. Oh, okay. I was like, what's is happening with this Kyushu? You're just dead here. You're just getting lost. We are just block farmers here. I have better guides that I can focus on. Better guides and then. Um, mm. Do we go? Yeah, probably we have to go it. It's just so mediocre, but like we cannot to have to do something here, but it's so such a sad score.
ロン
17 earlier. Which 17? Which one? This one? Wait, which 17? This one? That's the 17 card. There is no 17 here. Wait, where's the 17? You want to cut the 17 earlier here or not? This hand, right? Yeah, but we kind of need more blocks. We have like 2 blocks monster, 1 block P and 1 block so we need one more block. So I don't want to cut the 7. Wait, the 7, yeah, the 7 is a mistake. Yeah, because we have like awkward blocks here. Like we don't even have enough blocks. Um, yeah, that is something. We need sumo. We need a pinfu sumo with a Yura. Well, the 3 hand direct, but like the direct hit is always kind of impossible here. So 1 pin, easy thunder. Or like I don't know if we get thunder, but oh, there it is. And then like if we Riichi thunder we have to run here if This is too much open thunder. Maybe like only open thunder when you see the blocks. But we can teach that with like other things as well. Like, do you want to see the outcome or are we just skipping? Or are we going next log? I can show you. There is some decision here. If we roll 518 on the right or across, there is actually a decision here.
No.
And we roll and no, you're sad. Well, sad. We would have Shimoed. We would have Shimoed. We would have Rakuten if we skipped. The euro is like 30%. The euro is actually 30%, and like the Shimo does Rakuten direct. So I think we can have to roll here. Like if it was like not a positive, but if it was still feels low, perhaps the Shimo rates are higher. But I actually have that in my team sheet. I have that in my resources. I can check for you here. The win rate here. Let's see the win rate on the 14 ramen. Let's see it. 14 ramen. It honestly doesn't matter. The width is 8,000 or 7,000, of course. For 7, it's like 34%. It says with this field or second row already. I think it's about 50-50 actually on the skip. It's but like the thing is like I rather take the Urat chances than the Simo chances. Like I really rather take the Urat chances. Just confirm the win. Yeah, it's basically the same thing. Stop the teams. We can't
No.
Yeah, like it's better to take the 30% hero, I think, get the 4 rank points, and then don't have to play for the Shimo. Like you can't even long Kamitsa anymore. Like it's um, kind of whatever. Like if we knew that the other players didn't have like the 518s, well, if it was still in the wall, we could skip it. It's basically the same. Yeah. Manito and Tsushima, but the chances are basically the same. You also have to win, this is a guaranteed win. I wouldn't skip. I rather take the 30% Ura chances than like the slightly about 30% Shimo chances here. Dorman is definitely wrong because if we Ura them, it's definitely second instead of last, but I don't think we can skip this. In the tournament to skip it, but it's like the same thing though because it's like 30% for the Ura with like a pink word. It's perhaps slightly better even than 30. I have to check the Ura rates, but I really don't bother with the Ura rates, uh but the Uras here, the Ura ones are so good here anyway. But I wouldn't skip because it depends on how the tournaments works. Big format, but like Tiot is Tiot here. Like Tiot is Tiot. I guess Shimo is slightly more value, but I guess Shimo is slightly more value, but we skip like confirmed like 39 plus our Riichi stick here. I don't think we can actually skip it. Unless we read to the 5-8 being good in the war, but we don't have any information here. Anyway. Yeah, Shimo is enough, but like the thing is in a tournament, if it's actually a tournament setting, that people will just push it down, and they might even just lose more rank point, more tournament points. Like you are not guaranteed to to have like 10 turns of sumo chances. You just don't have 10 turns guaranteed to sumo it anyway. Like now in rank you would have like 10 turns. That is also different. Um, Wait, this game 3, but we didn't really comment on the second game, did we? Wait, where's the second game? I have to probably check afterwards. There wasn't that much to comment on actually. No, there wasn't much to comment on the second game, except for that horrible goal, and that that thumping Sansaku hand. But for the rest, it was quite okay, I think. Mm. Let's see how long are we keeping this tour because I wouldn't keep it forever. I would probably like we still have like if we don't have acceptance or we if we have our shapes set, we will just cut the tour but we can keep it here. We can skip this 7 month easily. Hmm. What do you think they will cut here? Any 6 month employers here? Any 6 month employers? 8 month. If we want to create, it's probably 8 month actually. If we want to create, it's actually 8 month. But Torah is probably the standard card. I want my team to probably cut the Torah here and don't try something like an 8 month because I don't mean like a monster here, but like like it's just tougher to play, and we have a lone Torah with actually no good acceptance except for pairing it up. Like um, the only acceptance for the Torah, oh no, we don't see the Rankan, and this nice is to say we don't see the Rankans. It's actually on Honit, but I don't know why we kept this 9, and then I won't teach my team to vote against this on this 5, so for example, but it is actually very much there what they have. Like it's actually quite noticeable. But I think if my team puts like a Teresa into that, I wouldn't mind too much. It depends on the hand because on this hand I wouldn't. Like if he puts like a Teresa with this hand, like it's kind of an issue. But like if he had some decent hands, uh, like we I don't mind the push. I don't mind the push. 8 man next, please. 8 man, 8 man, 8 man. It is, and then no. Stop the goal. Stop the bonket. Stop the bonket. We can skip this. Uh, like we at least have Raku. Like in the other log review, we didn't have Raku here, but like it's a ramen as well, and there's just no need to match the speed against especially an Ono open, an Ono, an Rakuhai. Um, what was the average score rate of our team? Do some. What is the average score rate of our team? It might be like 40% average. Fluffy, what is your score rate? You're playing Hong Kong Mahjong, so it's also like 45%. What are we cooking? Are we afraid of this 18? Wait, you are defensive because you are inefficient, aren't you? You're like the inefficient Master 1 player who can't even call. This person is worried about his deal in rate though, but like dealing into a cheap hand is just not, well, you're still dealing in. Oh my god, we still deal in. Dude. I thought we were falling, but we aren't. We aren't. This 9 mana store acceptance. But let's just skip that. Um, 6 it's okay. The 6 is okay. There's a door acceptance 1 pin is fine. Kinda cut backfire to keep the 3 pin here. 6 again. Oh, the extension goal. S- No, stop the Ponkets. Stop it. Fluffy, do the quote this with 28%. Fluffy, what do you think about the tree here? What are we cutting? The 6 man is okay. It's more dangerous. 5 so. Oh my god, I now 2 Toras and we have you're still East something and we are just feeding them. We can't keep that. Are we folding? I don't think they'll Tempai here, but like it's so mediocre anyway. You have fuel saved us. I think we just have to push 2 3 pin and then perhaps steal in, but like 9 so here. And then we are almost dead here, like it's 8 man now. And then this save, it's like, well, what is the plan in like 2 turns here? Mm. The plan is just horrible here. Like we still have to push 2 3 pin, mind you, here. Like we still have to push it. And then we are the Tempai. We are Tempai here. But I will comment about the 9 so here. Because like we shouldn't fall without having safety, and I don't think Shimoda is even Tempai. Um, so I don't think they'll Tempai, and then so we have this 8 so piano. and we are not Futon, and 7 pin is almost dead, and wait, did we go back? Okay, this is 6 pin. 5 pin is better. No, are we? No, no, the 6 pin is okay. It's not the worst. It's basically the same, but it deals in kek. The five. I think my instinct goes to 5 pin here for sure. The 5 pin because of this 2 pin Nagasuchi it deals into some sabos. Um, mm, there is a 7 pin Teitashi with Isas, and then we have to take basically the 50-50 on the Kansan or the Sabo here. Uh, can we know that? Can we see this Kansan 6 pin? Because the Sabo 7 pin too much. I guess the 7 pin is just safer here against so they got the 7 pin. Uh, it's also just it's not fine too hard for this. I wonder if there's mats. 5 pin is Naka, but the lower pins isn't. Yeah, like if it's like a 5-7 or 4 pin, the 6 pin can even deal into a ramen. Yeah, yeah, we would have won if we didn't got the 9. Yeah, it is also like one song. It is some pie, but it's better. It's definitely better. Like the 6 pin can even deal into the ramen, into the 36. Uh, because they can got the 7 pin from like 5-7, and then to the 4. Yeah. 8-man, not my preference here. 9 pin is useless here as well. Like it's not like that his 8-man has store acceptance. There's the 9 pin, we would have the same hand here. We have like 4 pairs here. I do think 7 pairs might be worth it here. Like for self for painful, it doesn't look appealing because we always have like we have a Shinomi basically. So I probably want Zito out with a 2 or 8 pin here, but I won't be commenting on it. I think the Forza looks very standard for the painful. He got actually the best throw here on the AK, but like the constants are just so awkward here in the pins. The constants are really awkward, but I probably want to got 2 or 8 pin there, and then we would have the same hand, and we actually got rewarded, and we Riichi, and do we want to see the outcome here or not? We won the hand. Wait, how much? Wait, it's okay. We can check it. There was another. We see what okay, there for the 18K there. The spoiler for the Sansuku is so fake. I will comment it, that the Sansuku is just not here. Uh, The outside hands are all fake in especially with Akatoras. Even with in Aka Nas. I probably just got a name on, like even without Akas, like the outside hand is such a meme here. Outside hands are always such a meme. Like we don't really, we actually have a pair already, so we really don't need to. I guess outside hand that Chinson might be here, but it we can just got the name on regardless. We should just got the name on like 10 turns ago. When are we getting this name? There's the name on. And there's our fake Sansuku. There's our mist. Yamen here. It is scary here on the left. Poor Tupin. I want to. I think they will push a 4 pin here, but I don't want it. Okay, we are actually hard falling. I don't think we have. Yeah, we kind of have to. We only have pins left. Okay, they see it. They see it. The 6 month years in Kek. Oh my god, it's a toy toy. It's a toy toy instead. Could have we seen that? There was like a 4 month they touched the after a 2 pin. Like here we can't even push it. We can't even push it after this 2 pin. We can't push it. So it's perfectly fine to hard fall. But this woman is very sus though. This woman is very sus. Like this woman does review. They basically review the 6 months. It can also be some random tile. I usually put them on some random tile, but with this 7 pin, I might vote on the 6 months here, but I do have a hard time because like they easily can Honitsu here, like they can easily Honitsu. Uh, but, and Toyman not defending here at all, but I don't blame them here. South into Turakat, yeah, like 30 man, no, stop it. Stop the we have some efficiency. Like efficiency trainer is like good warm up, but it's really not what we want to recommend. The nuns are dead, so I don't mind the 6. So keep it. We keep it, but we have a 3 man in our pawns. Oh my god, what are we cooking here? No way. Are we? No way. We are
No.
not supporting the Honitsu. Yeah. We like the 6 isn't that bad here. I can show you. The cells are dead, so we don't need another bill. And it will be tough to complete anyway, but the 6 is fine here. But the hand was kind of dead, and I don't know what we are cooking. We had 4 pairs. Mm, I probably want to go for. We can keep it, I guess, for 7 pairs, but I rather get the normal hand. Let's see how we convert this. We should keep the 5-8 pin here, but we skipped the C to fold, hopefully. Mm, We all feels here, so I don't mind it. Like in a tournament, I probably would just see it, especially like we only see one turret there. Like it's not the best, but like I think we can fight it sadly, but we are hard falling here. I 19 one sounds still Ipatsution, but now it's harder. In tournaments, if we weren't leading here, I would recommend probably the not the 6 but probably the push anyway. But because we are lacking safe towers here, or like we have 2 safe towers, and then we have to fold later on.
なんですの
Wait, it's ドラタンキ instead of the pinful. It actually actually has better EV, the Dora Donkey. The Dora Donkey has slightly better EV, yeah. The Dora Donkey does have the better EV, especially once got gas wind, it's actually correct. Like the once got gas wind is actually pretty good. Nan, okay, we Nan here. Was like if we will having the elf waters look here, we would force a tortoise here with Tutora spin dragon, but see, mm, it is really tough though. C4 man, it's not really an option. C4 pin. Just skip. There's also Tito's E something. You can top like two spores. You can even get lost here. It's such a hold. It's always more important. C, but I think it's C into 4 bean if he wants something. But we have the Sabo. It's like it's the same thing actually to the 4 man because the 7 man is Kampuche. We would have done a 7 bean and now we C again. We have to C again and now we have a Kampuche away. So I honestly don't mind it, but it will be tough later on. And I don't think I will be teaching Beef the some sushi count percentage stats, but most people aren't in for it, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. It is such a now it's getting mediocre, but we have a kombucha rate, so it is a push, but like it's getting at a territory where we can't we it's just no we can't push this. Like we have had our like 4 turns of kombucha rate or the 4 turns here, but here we just we can't push this stuff for sure. Uh, like I will give them some thought, but like I will like if I had like master trees, I can just teach them everything I know, but I will just give them some heuristic instead. Well, we are not that here, but like the thing is, you can show the hands, by the way. But the thing is, the 7 months haven't come out, and these 6 beans here, they can just fold against us here. They do have a 7 month, but they have a lot of other safeguards as well, which I just can put against the Riichi as well. And then here they don't have the 7 month, which we kind of know already, and they have a 7 month here, so um, we can usually expect like 2 tiles, which are non-tilo, not in the dead wall. But if it hasn't come out right now, like it's just kind of way too tough to push it. Like we are, this is just an 8 month. No, 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 I don't know. It's future. Like it's everything is scarfed here, but it is like one chance here. But there's really not much. And there's a tempeh here on the right. Like dit is sushi. Dit- this is sushi as well. It's kombucha actually. Another 8 month. 17. Hasn't been. Shouldn't. Wait, it's. No, we cheated. Wait, it's. Wait, was it Potsu? I think it was Potsu. Is it Cape? It's Cape 16. Wait, no way. No way. We are falling on the Cape 16. No way. Come on. What is this? No. Escape 16 here. Escape 16. One Scott. I think it's Kampuche as well, but I think it is Kampuche, right? Um, yeah, it's just Kampuche. I just had to make sure. Like I don't know. I'm just so confused. Like you can push it even if it's not non-Kampuche here. I can show the hands here as well. Like it's just Kampuche, and then even if it's not Kampuche, it's an easy push here. Easy push. Like I will teach them Kabe for sure. Like it's just like fundamental. Why are we putting on the most random, most safe tile? I guess they saw the Shimo incoming. They just saw the Shimo incoming. They saw the Shimo. Let's hide the hands again. Uh, you need like a Mangam Shimo. Yeah, they saw the Shimo incoming, so they were like, we can just sport out. Uh, you believe in the Toko? Fluffy, wait, we didn't. Only if we had the silver player here, the Fortis player. Fortis player would have instantly pumped this, and then they have like a Mangan, and they don't know what the Raku is. They don't see the Raku. Actually, 6 pawn is not a meme. I think we can actually pawn it. And then like there's Tandao as well. Like there's just a Tandao back up, and then there is a Toto. Think we should pawn it. I actually think it's a pawn. Like Tito's is still like 2 something. But the 6 is so tough. But there is a Tandao back up. We don't have Kultura acceptance though. But the 6 spawn, and then we can decide later as well. Like the 6 is difficult to pawn, but we have overlap on the force. Um, Uh, and like I won't be teaching my team to force Toko, but I actually think the 6 uh, I think we can actually pawn it. I don't think it's a meme here. Uh, there is some Toto as well, Toto Nomi. Uh, we have also a safe style here. But we skip, so we are going for a Pinfu hand. Pinfu Sansuku. Oh no, it's coming, it's coming. No, no, it's 7 man. Come on. We see it, we now see it, but like if we get like a 5 8 man, we don't have it. The Dora is the soft, so the Dora is actually a very bad roll. No, the 7 man is so useless here. Or like the 7 so is now good because he pawned. The Dora is so bad here for our hand because Oh, here it is. The best. It's coming. It's coming. No, no, no. Among Us on the one sounds. No. No, we missed Raku. Like, if they see the Raku, like, I don't think they see the Raku here. But even with Thunder Tutoras on the one sounds, like, we don't even have enough safe towers. No. Like at least this is easy to teach. Like this is easy to teach. Like this is easy. Like this is not a problem. We have like 3 months, almost 3 months, to push the Toko here. Dude, how do we like we are just stealing in. We are just going to deal in. Like just wait for the deal. We have Raku again. We are Tempai with Raku. Come, pawn it. No, pawn it. Pawn for Thunder for the. But is it a pawn? I would just instantly pawn it. Yeah, I think it's a pawn here. Yeah, like we do miss a draw though. We do miss a draw, but it updates the weight as well, and the Nymon is just safe. Hopefully it doesn't deal in. I like the pawn so much. Yeah, push it. It's a KB 6, so it's an easy push. Although it can be a some pawn with the two so Riichi, but because I do think they have some force, so they have they slide it. They didn't take the sample. They could have had the sample 5 so to Limam. It's probably better than the Console 6 monster cards. They could have epoxy modes. Oh my god, it's Kabe. It's actually easy. No, no, it's an easy push. Easy push here. It's actually a very easy push. Why are we putting our Mungan? Why are we putting our Mungan? And even if we didn't have the manga, like it's basically Kaiten anyway, but like oh my god, we wouldn't have won on the Fab 8 mom, but um ah, you really don't have to wait. Oops. You really don't have to pawn it, but it's only like it's not the worst, but I would just not pawn it. I would just not pawn it. But we need the ease anyway. But what's the worst thing that can happen, right? Yeah, we have a tough decision here. The green is okay. They got the right honor. This an interesting. Is this some funky shenanigans? Oh, they just have they just had too many. They had a 577 there, and also Hana. Mm. Now, did we win on the 8 man? 8. I don't think so, right? Uh, I don't see any 8 mans. I see one here on the left, here on the right, and the last two are in the dead wall here. Oh wait, that's the last one. There are two 8 mans here on the right. Yeah, I could have won on the four for sure. Yeah, I could have easily won on the on the fourth. Uh, you could have been first, but the Hanuman Shima would have wrecked out there anyway. Um, the Hana Shimas just wrecked out there anyway. I think it's easier to teach like people who have reached like master level than people lower because people are less serious about. Oh, they are just casuals most of the time anyway. But at like low master, you can still learn a lot. It is kind of nice. We can check the next look here. No, we also looked. We have like two more. I copied the name. Oh my god, I didn't copy I didn't copy the log. Okay. Okay, we just have a clear Thunder painful hand. Let's just cut the honors. Okay. Don't cut the social here. Instant kick. No, what are we cooking? One's got 18, but it's too much for the door acceptance. It's just too weak. Like I have like a general comment on that. I have a general comment on that. Yeah, we are back. We are back. But we should have had a 17 pair here. Got a 4 so 19 for the Iteko dumping. No, now we have a non-thunder pair. Should just got a 4 so, or could have got it last turn as well for some safety. We can keep it if we want to create it. Oh, 2 4 monster, but it's definitely worth it. I think we can cut a. I think we can cut the 8 so there, and then we can should cut the 5 man. Yeah, 5 man it is. Yeah, 2 4 man skilled, but it's Riichi no me. So like, if the hand doesn't win, like if the hand doesn't win, we can just vote out. You know, like if someone Riichis, you can just vote out. Um, we should have kept. We could have um, got the 8 so last turn. But here, like the 4 months out dead here, and then we have to reach the Sabo here. Okay, we see it. Actually see the Sana Anko route. Ripperonis, but it's just a no me hand with extra full anyway. Like it's not that big of a deal. If he had like one, if he had like Thunder, or like I would never have this 19 Uncle anyway. But if he had like one Han or one Tora, we would usually see the ramen, but with 4 months out, I can still actually eat the Sananko on sumo. I don't mind it with 4 months out. It's also a middle tao ramen, and 360 on the right. Unfortunate still. Okay, we have a promising hand here. Tritora, Standao. No, I think we should keep the 8s. We can just cut the 9 man there. We would have a few turns there, but it is just fine here. We can see it. We put the east. We actually put the east. East something. I think 9 man is still. I will. I think 9 man is still the better card here because there is some turnout guarantee here as well. Like I don't think we have to keep the safe tile here. We have the Etor, so we are pushing anyway, but I do think the Triso does have some rules here. It also we got it, and then Riichi. No, why are we Tamaten on the Atsusuke? I guess it's actually not that bad here. It's actually not that bad because the 6 pins are probably not getting cards, and we can upgrade on like a 5 pin, a 7 pin is questionable, and we can just snipe the east here, but yeah, it's not the real Tamaten, but. We can we no don't Karakiri. Okay, there we go. Don't really comment on the Karakiri, but I don't like if I'm looking at like the line up for the IC Phoenix, there are like I think I think there are like 0 players who can lead the Shimokiri Teitashi anyway. I don't think anyone can lead the Shimokiri Teitashis on this 4 pin Karakiri. So I don't have to comment about that. 2 man is okay, and then we have to save. Is it safer? I'm not sure if it's safe here on the left, but uh, Shimokiri. No, this right second. Oh, it's now safe. No, but it's not looking that safe here on the left anyway. But it's one Scott. Got it now. East something. We should pawn it. Even if it was East one flat, we have a bad shape. It's around like turn 8, slightly later, where we have to pawn for the 3900. We do have pin foot sounds, so we can wait until like turn 11 is Andro 2 basically for our to pawn here. Without pinful, we can actually just pawn it, especially with someone open here, or just see it. 5 man Tamaten, but the Sanskrit is so awkward here. The Sanskrit is so awkward because we're losing the Torah. Like, there's like a 5 man card into the Shimakiri Riichi here for the Nakasutsu. But let's see. Do we Shimakiri Riichi? It's one card 6 man. Do we we just Riichi, just pay them on the Sutsu. Ah, no. We can actually Karakiri here. We should probably Karakiri there with the Riichi as well. I will probably comment here though on the 5 man because I actually also want to state that we can actually try to pay the sushi here. Otherwise, if we are not going for the Riichi, we should probably take the Sabo. It depends on what Kamitsa has, but they don't have Honitsu there. Um, Like the thing is, the Riichi almost has. It's the same full here, World Overlook. It's the same amount of full. We have. Nah, we don't take the future. Don't. Just don't. Okay, we are not future Riichi. Like the monster here on the left doesn't look that good anyway. Like if the demon looks good, I
それだ
don't mind
ドン
it. And that was the two, so unlucky. It's also really friendly here from Toyman because they just got a 4 so here from the hand with a 7, 8 here, and then like the only shape that this 4 so comes from is like another 3 so or like it doesn't make any sense for them to cut a 3 so here anyway. Um, but Toyman is the friendly one here. I'm lucky. I don't know if we could have paid it the 6 month though. Yeah, the 6 months aren't even. The 6 months are all here in the war. Don't pay people if they don't have the deal in town. Diamonds too, so is they are Eastern. And the 15 is pretty pushable. I guess it's okay as Stilo, but yeah, I don't know. Like, if you push the Tuso into the 15, you're basically guaranteed to deal in here on the right, but uh, we are not really worrying about Toyman
それだロン
here anyway. Let's just go next. I don't know why there are so many people enjoying the look review. It says don't click on the stream as well. Oh no, we have another Toito spammer. Toito spammer. Cutting the Chorizo, they are cutting the Chorizo. We are not Toito spammer anymore. Mm, we do have a lead. We have overlap. I don't mind it. But now we choose sports. Actually, the 7 so isn't the worst. But actually, 7 so isn't bad. The reason being is one Scott on the Riichi here on the, and then they usually take the 5 so anyway. But the hand is difficult to push here. I hope that we are falling. Like one man, right. Oh wait, just for P. I don't mind the one man, but we can't really
妻
get anywhere
全部ちょうだい
without a right second. But I can just make a general comment on that later. I don't have to go. Um, it's actually okay. I would probably still skip it. I would probably still skip it. We can keep the 5 man in our hand. Boom, 5 so. No me. Oh my god, it's no me. And now we are screwed. We see the sushi at least. We see the sushi. Now we are direct on our 100. Okay, we are actually falling out, which I do kind of like, but the problem here is we don't have that many safe tiles. The force throw here, like, isn't the best dunk on this. Or like, force throw now, force throw it is. We might be still dealing in, and it just everything is sucks here anyway. Which so there's no choice here anyway. It's okay. We won. But this is like the problem with this one man pawn. Here you can see the problem with this one man pawn because we will be in this situation where we have like a one hand and we can't get a toy on the pathway. I can actually comment on that. I can actually make a comment now, um, because they wait which hand. Wait, where are we? It's this one. Like we do have more personal toy type, but like the terminals you want to skip them usually. Like 5 pin so easy pawn. We do lose the Torahs here, and then if we think like it's just slightly too ambitious here. Like it's usually okay with 4 pairs, but we have a 5 pin as well, and I do want people to be slightly more conservative on the toys, especially when they are stuck on the one hand, know me, and then they have to force it against Riichi, especially if people are bad at push pulling, they shouldn't pawn this 1 month because we will be just stealing in later on for the 1 hand with 2 sword there. So we sometimes end up on 1 hand hands. Which has to push it against a Riichi. And then sometimes you don't even get the east here. Uh, I see a 4 man card here. I see a 4 man card coming very soon. I think he will cut a 4 man here. Now we see the Rankan this time. The Rankan hater. It's very standard. I don't even have to check this. It's like there are like characters, even like a 7 star easy push, but didn't win. At least I don't have to comment every single hand. I don't mind it actually. I don't mind it. See, I can solo. We all having double set speed except it's the indicator. We just look in the Torah here. This is like flow book 1C or like, but I probably would see this as well. But the problem is if you're yeah, there is technically a Sansaku as well, so it's bonus. We Sakikiri here. Um, I probably wouldn't, but I probably would like the 2 pin was 1 card. I would keep it slightly longer, but I don't mind it too much. We should keep a safe tower here. We can't see that, and we have it on pin, not the on pin, on now Sanskul Vantora here for the 3900. There we go. Okay, let's see here. It's just a very slow hand. I do like keeping the best for like 1 turn. Yeah, like it doesn't really matter. The 6-8 pin is weakest block anyway. It's just double south, and we should be considering falling not here on the 7 mark, but honestly it doesn't really matter. Like the person sees the danger here on the left, I think. So that's the only thing that really matters here. The Suchi trap here on the situation Nomi. Um, you can check what comes ahead. I can solo here, but they have 1 Tura here, but they can easily have a lot of Sosu in the Tura suit, and then it's just totally fine to break your hands. Like in higher level play, where every point matters, you will contest those hands slightly more, but then the push pull is also better. But here I don't mind. Hopefully we are not messing up this hand because we'll be no. It's okay, but 9. So like the thing is here, if we build up like a 6 month, 4 month, we have a ramen here on the lower end. We can use the 1 4, and if we got the Teresa for the East Center, like the Nitro isn't even safe. And then if we pair up for 6 months, we have a ramen. So this is just actually a big mistake, I would say. Even though we might not need the Teresa, This is one of those hands where we have a bad block. Our shapes aren't fixed here, so we have to keep the 3 here. We can even go for thunder. No, wait, we can't go for thunder. Never mind. But there might be some thunder options later on. Uh, Let's see if we get points on the 4-6 man. We can actually keep this 17. I will comment on that as well. Because we actually can get on the we like this nine is really not doing anything in our hand. We have done we should just cut this 9. Like why are we keeping this 9? Yeah, we are leading. It's probably also it's 2 and 12. You can read. Nah, I probably would just see it. This is fine. Kaiten is also quite important. Like it's a middle ramen as well, which just never wins. If you really want to skip, you can perhaps skip. If you, especially if you are lost, you can skip it. But like you don't have that much margin anyway on the turn 12 skip. You don't, and that's it. But under concern, this is Nakasuchi. Oh my God, it's Nakasuchi. What a disgusting player here. But it's this also. They have an 8 star here as well, and the 9 stars out there. The 9 stars out there, but they already got an. What happened here, though? Dude, what is this? I guess they see Tanrao here. I guess they see Tanrao. But the 8 star is just perfectly fine to draw here. The 8 star is just a perfectly fine Tao. And they should have probably got a 7 so here. Yeah, I probably got this episode here for the Sabo for Thunder Tuturas. And it's so inconsistent, but we are not worried about them anyway. Yeah, we are. It's not the right play. I was like, I haven't seen this hand. I haven't seen this hand. Vampire, play all the Sabo players. So, the thing is, we have someone contesting here. I probably want to just Sakiki the south, then yeah, probably Sakiki the south. If someone pawns, um, if Torment or Kamicha pawns, we are still within the Mangan Shimo first position here. Like this Tora is just a liability later on. Like we can Tora Tanky, but it's like not great. Like you don't want to Tora Tanky, and we push it now because one Scott. Uh, like if we have a Tora Tanky, we are basically never really going. We can win on Shimosa or 4th place, I guess. But I would probably turn one Saki. If Shimosa has to Nan still, they can just easily win anyway. Like it's kind of fun that if we feed Shimosa, but we can also just win our hand, and then we probably got first turn got where's our efficiency? Why do we have a safe tile here? Dude, we could have won. We would have got in on the 16 actually. Oh wait, it's not enough. Oh my God, we got lucky here. We got lucky here because I would have got in here, or like I don't know before, but I would have got the vest here, and then on the 6 draw, I would have just I don't know. We don't have to push it. We actually don't have to push it, so I might not have that in, but the D690 is in here, but they don't have enough on their own here. It's kind of funny. They don't have enough. Um, they don't have enough. Let's go for the game 5 here. Let's see, just look here. It's just really cool to know the current level of our players and just knowing knowing where the weaknesses lie, so we can coach them later. You can have like some general tips. But the worst, don't worry, you are not the worst. We have like we drafted like 4 fake masters and an adept player. Is it the thunder spammer? I actually don't mind the 9 man, but I think 30p or 2 so it's probably kind of better. We have a Cheeto, it's 5 so seems best, but honestly, thunder it is, I guess. The Chintanki is incoming. They sent this block specifically for the Chintanki. We do have to really cut this 5 so. We have one Anko now. We actually should Shimakiri. Like the Anko. Yeah, it's just way too late here anyway. Uh, but it's kinda what I would expect from a Master 1, which is still T ranking slightly, but mm, I don't really mind the 1 pin actually. We have like some 7 pairs out as well, some Toy Toy. Mm, Toy Toy is kinda weak though. West, what? Okay, we are Thunder spammers here, which is okay with 2 Toras. With 2 Toras and the Thunder, you can just score everything. But we lack blocks, that is the only thing. No. Why do we have this 9p? No. Imagine forcing the Thunder and keeping a 9p. Imagine. Imagine keeping the 9p. Oh my god. 5 so? 5 so? 5 so? Oh my god, never punish, but the 6 man is kinda sad here. The 6 man is kinda sad. Oh, like Icy, like have you watched Icy stream today? Like his last game was so bad. Like his last game was like horrible. Like I don't, like I would just recommend the skip here. I can make the notation here. Um, like this is like more advanced, but like you can skip here. You probably should skip here, or like I would skip. It's Why is my Mahjong Soul lacking when I'm oh no, we are not even keeping the 3 pin here. What's the plan here? Double Tora, green, keep the, okay, 5 so, or Haku. We do have overlap, but we can't keep this 5 so forever. Okay, easy. No, right. We have overlap. We do have overlap, but okay, never punish. Like two Toras here. We can see what Kamitsa has. Kamitsa does have the Tora. Or like, it's kind of obvious. Or like, is it obvious? I don't know, but I think the 6 man is it's just a mistake here because like here. If we get a 4 man here on the left, we can see the Kansan, and then we still have three Toras. We can still have three Toras if we see like the 4 man with the Kansan, 3 5 man, or the AK. And we and then even if it's getting too scary later on, we can always got a 2 man later for the Kansan 4 man. Uh, but I do think we are losing here on the three Toras guaranteed. The 9 cell here, we can't upgrade on the 8 cell. We do have overlap though, but I don't think that is a big problem here. But I think if you look at Maka, it's like 50-50 there, and but I think I would just take the higher win rate there with slightly less value. But honestly, it's both kind of okay. It's um, I think 6 man. Mm, yeah, that just 6 here. We have a painful hand with the 8B. We the 6 is bad acceptance here. Um, Wil teach my team Tau Ludwig as well. Uh, it's certainly possible that they missed painful here with Entotsu shape. But the 6 is just not the Tau that you want to keep with the 2-3 so like this 8 so and then like and that's the Riichi and now we one pin here and then we have like awkward shapes but we the 8 pins are dead and we can't really fold here can we want to I would probably try to fold it but I don't see any way to fold it. Okay, there's a 6 pin. Fluffy would fold this as well, I know. I know you, Fluffy, you would fold it as well there on the 1 pin, won't you? At least Peach pushes it. Peach pushes it. Yeah, we are in dealer last hand here, but we are in dealer though. If we make any mistakes on this hand, we will be we will be sending them to the training camp here. One so. Oh, Ripperoni. Unlucky. Daisangan, we and we still got honors here. What do we? It's actually everything is fine here. 18 or the honors or the sevens. It really depends on how much value we need. But honors, the 18, 7 so don't do anything here for our hand anyway. We are a bit inconsistent that we keep the 7 so here. But never punish here on the west card. Uh, no, cut the Riemann and then Daesangen. But the Daesangen is dead. And then we can pawn again. We have a Santa Honitze here. With Turaku High. We can pawn it again. We should pawn it. Let's see if it comes though. Let's see if we can pawn it. 5 man. No Ponten. Unlucky. Unlucky. Only Mangan. Sionko, please. Got this Noah. tunes, gods. We should got it. No, don't. Come on. You know the tunes are dead. You know the not are smash cut, and we are cutting the foreman here. Like, well, like I guess see Deutsche, but we can just spawn it out here. Like it's no, we are not looking at what our opponents are doing. We are not looking at the pawns here. And even if we didn't see the pawns here and the calls, it would still be probably a 9-man for me. Um, like anything is okay except for this format and like even like nah like of course the pairs can peek out or anchor, but this woman is so bad. It's so bad. No, don't cut this 5 throw. No, we don't need a Sionko Donkey. No, no. We have the Dota Donkey here. But if we get like the Thunder Sun Uncle chance, it's just fine as well. Like it's just totally fine as well. We do have a good weight here. We do actually have a good weight because it really looks like Thunder, right? I don't even know if it looks like Thunder, to be honest, with the 1-man Suchi, but it's okay. Uh, kan, kan de team. En ik kan de teamers hier. Imagine the teaming the kan the team and they will kan in the log 10. We should actually cut the 6, so I hope we wait. Oh, we have a 5 pin as well, but 6 is real. Wait, we have a future. Wait. Oh, I see. We should have just got the 2 so right after the 1 so here. Yeah, we should have just not kept this 2 so. Um, but we will comment here for sure. Like, we have 2 things to tell them. The 2 so is not worth keeping after you cut a 1 so. Even like a 3 so is usually not worth keeping, especially with the 6 so here. But even without the 6 so, the 3 so with the Fusion Sons, it's just kind of bad. Or like, it's like AI cuts it, or like, it's not only me, it's basically I kept it because I don't mind the fusion. You can check my fusion stat for my J2 games, but I really don't mind the fusion Riichi's and the open hand fusion is really garbage. Five being is a mistake, yeah, but we are like E something, but and there's the Tempai and the fusion, we Tama. I like the Tama turn, but we probably two to reach so then. If we are not going to reach C, we can actually but like I don't know. Oh, we can't do Fortunas. Okay. Do we reach now? We probably should reach now. To push people out. Okay, we do reach. We missed the change here, but unlucky. I would have been on the summon son here. Oh no, yeah, I would have been on the summon here with the Tune Uncle who needs 2587 man. It's not a summon, it's a four-sided blade without the four Toras, of course. And I want to run so badly here, but the monsters are dead now. Unlucky. force people out. I guess that's true of it. It's just anything here, anything. Just one, okay, and then no mistakes in this hand. Hopefully, like we can still make mistakes, but like it's. Do we have one more, or is that it? I think that is it. Or like we have done 5 log reviews, but we can actually play a game now. We can play one game, and then I will be ending the stream. 26 minutes on the ad is probably fine. We are trying to rank up to Celestial, but it's not going to happen. Spoiler alert, it's not going to happen. I don't know. This. I'm still multitasking here, but this 9 isn't the best card here. Yeah, get punished here. This 9 was better, but I will do the leading things later on, I think. The leading suggestions. We keep a 7 cell here with the 9 cell, which I just said we shouldn't keep. We can just cut it later. We have a double east here, and then like it's just that we have real stars here. Let's cut it. Keep the tune. I think I will have some hand building in there as well, not only what we to choose, because we miss some blocks, some efficiencies as well in the log. Still no easier for us. The one source out dead here, but we like if we get a 3 so it's really sad, but I can't really cut it 2 here. I really can't. But it will be Riichi on the double east on the dead. Uh, oh, never mind. We have a 2 so pair now. Uh, it would be a Riichi on the east, the 2 tiles of the east, and the one source being dead. If we do like a 1/4 man here. I don't know why I'm not using my mouse. I was using my trackpad, but I can just use my mouse. It's just easier to play with the mouse. It's just slightly easier to use a trackpad for the lock thing. But I'm using a mouse right now. Still no double E's to be seen. No, maybe 1 month. Kaka. Can we get my... No, if they come like a 4 month, like I would be so mad. I would be so mad if they come to 4 month there, because my rate would be dead if they come to 4 month uncount. It's double East. It's like, it's whatever. It's good value, especially with extra indicators. 15, interesting. Oh, like, it's a master one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. We didn't even have to check the log, or have to check the rank there for this 15. Like, it's 18 pawn Ankan, it's not even safe, and people are censoring against my bad ways here. What does Shimotsa even have here? Just the Raku here on the right. Or like it's a lot of monster, that is for sure. No, make Roman. No, the one hand, really, they pushed everything. Again for one hand, really. Dude. Why do we have Rolo players? Is Torment a saint or not? I actually don't they are a saint. They did got some honors. Like they did have a lot of safety. And we have a Master 1 almost ranking up. It's still not a promotion game because it's like 240 and like they need like 100 points more and then they can get a first place for the promotion. Mm. Let's keep the one Scott. We have an open hand and we want some safety here with the one Scott. Um, if we have a close hand, we should just got the green, but since we are open, hey Mr. Maestro, you just lost with 6 turas. Better than our log review. We voted our Mongons. We voted our Mongons on a safe spell, and we just lost like our Mongons, Shimao. Um, and we just lost our pretty Mongon. But, but I can almost stream every single game though, I think. But I will see in January how much time I have. No, not another East. Never forgetting the Sanseku Toko, no. He should, if you just a team to Sanseku Toko, they would have seen it. They would have just won the Sanseku Toko 3 turas, or 2 turas without Tanrao, they are fluffy. Only if you teamed it. It is such a mediocre. It is such a mediocre goal, but like I can call it. Like if you are like master one, don't call it. Like the boost is so mediocre, double bad say, but like I know when to fold basically. I know when to fold, and it might be right now. This game knows how to kick where it hurts. Puritan on the 8th month. Yeah. Dit is why you probably don't want to see it anyway. It's double bad save. But like I can just vote out. We don't get punished. We just don't get punished. It's just so bad here. It's actually so bad. we rather not have seen it. Yikes. Yikes, the bad way. Oh my god, I'm... Tumon. It's interesting, but... If we think just how the hard fault is better here, like Tumon, and then even like if it goes in, we are just installing right there anyway, like we like the bad save here on the lower monsters is an instant, like in installment, instant install. I definitely don't recommend my people in my in my team pushing that hand. Like a peep would probably call it, but the other players should definitely not call it. Something constant 2 so still okay, 6 also interesting. Mm. The each is nice, but connect 4 shape is the stronger here. If we pair up like 2 5 pin, we can got 6 8 man here. If we get like a 6 pin, we can get something better here as well. Then the Kansan Kansan Nichitora. We also kind of want the greens. We can't really pawn it here, or we will skip the green.
1
Here, Constancy here. Let's see the core rate here. Like if it's like very low, it's 46%. Okay, we can ignore Shimotsa. I don't think they have the nerfs. I don't think they have the nerfs. Or like they can still have the nerfs, but the chances with like 46%. Oh no, if it was like 25%, we should be careful. We should be careful about the nerfs, but uh,
あ、失敗しちゃったかも
only if we wanted to. If we thought the nerfs were here, we could try to get a tanky nerf, but the nerf is one scar. We are Eastland in here. We're still looking for the upgrade on the pins here. If we get Tempai, we kind of have to just take it, but we got an upgrade, so that is nice. The 6 months just goes this turn, so I don't mind the outside in cut here. For like the 5 month, like one turn, but otherwise we should probably got the 6 into the 8. Constant 8 so I mean it's mediocre. It's close to the outside, but I don't know what Torment is cooking there. Perhaps a North Donkey or something. We have our 30-sided weight now and our ramen. 19. I'm just going to play Fluffy if we deal into Torment. I'm going to play Fluffy if we deal into Torment. Into the Tamaton.
あ、ポン
It's actually getting sauce. It's actually getting very sauce. Like they're also the Saints player. Like if Monster One or something, I would just ignore them. But
いつも全部ちょうだいチュン
it is like the classic 40%, 50% core rate player. Going for the Atsusuke there on the tune here for the cheap hands. Um, it's the classic 50% core rate experience. The classic experience. The Atsusuke for the one-hand hands. They could have had like Thunder back up as well, I guess. Mm. We can actually cut the 2 man here. We can actually cut the 2 man and let's hide our Honitsu, right? No one expects the Mansu Honitsu here. We team the
はい
Rakuman here. Which one? Which one? Does your uncle is dead now? Like it's almost impossible to force the Rakuman here. But we can try it. Because you teamed it, but we can try it. We can let's force the Rakuman here. If no Rakuman to refund, now we are forcing the Rakuman here. Or we are trying to get the tunes. And then 5 man is okay, like 6 man or 8 man, and then the tune is just the standard card there, by the way. But we're trying to just get a toy and then got the west here for the tunes. Um, 6 man was
いい
also
違う
interesting there. If my look, if it's my look, you lose like a hand. We need a Rakuman, so we can just west here, and we can already destroy the hand with the 5 man here. So there's no point in cutting the 3 here. Um, Getting sabotaged by some fluffy person here. Unlucky, like. But the chance to win the hand aren't that great anyway. Now with the Riichi, even with the 5 man instead of the tune, it would definitely be good. It would definitely be very good if we had a 5 man instead of the tune.
ポン。
It's just going to be a tough time. It's going to be just a very tough time here on the 5 pin here. You just have to draw 2 tunes here for the Rakuman. We just have to draw 2 tunes here for the Rakuman. Easy, right? The Polonis. We at least don't have to deal in with the double Mushuchi here, but we are beaten here. Luckily, there's no Conde team, Fluffy. You missed Spectral points there. Hij moet een, you wouldn't come there. If we get like a 5, if we get like a 4 pin, we are just dying on this 5 pin. Oh, we can 8 man, 8 man. No. There's like no like 8 man, 8 man there. There's just no 8 man, 8 man. Like we can't 8 man, 8 man there. It is so fusion. Broke again. Nah, no chance, one chance. But I think that just yeah, like the one if it was Kabe, but like it deals into the Sabo as well. Like it's just not the town, but at least we can fold now. Make toy toy, make toy toy. If we get Tempai, we have to push this H, but it sucks. It sucks. Would have one Honitsu, but the team the Rakuman, so we are not Honitsu. No, if we have Haite, Hote deal in on the 8th, so if you didn't the team, we could have won it. Oh no, we have to cheat the 6 pin here on the left. If Kamita gives us a 6 pin, okay. The 8th double deal in, okay. We almost died there. We almost double died there on the Haite. On the Ipeco, Tritoras, Hote, and then the yeah. Fluffy, you sabotaged me. Like, if you didn't, we could have easily won our Mangan. And you think maybe the teams are still a scam? You think maybe the teams are still a scam? Such good chance here? You can actually got the other way around here, because the Forza is not the best role. But yeah, it's a 50% core rate player here on the right. There goes our Sansuku, but we have to announce now. We really want to keep it close, but there is 1300 here, and we are still pretty far away from any hand, so we might have to go it down. But now we are just east something, so we can skip here. We can skip here for the Riichi. Unless AK5 or the AK5 is here. Unless they give me the AK5 man here. But otherwise it's just a skip. We don't really care about the headless with the 7 shots, or we keep our safe down here. If we get a tune. Like we can 6 or 6 for extra full, but we are just feeding this player here on the right, so I don't even think we are keeping the chin pair if we pair it up. Then cutting a ramen is not acceptable. Like if Kamita or if Simons had like 25% call rate, it is still not C. You would instantly call this swapping, but my uncle. We can skip everything. Like until like the turn 15, we can skip everything theoretically, unless there's a Riichi or someone has like a Torapon. We can skip everything here with the uncle headless. Any two pin Tunky players here? Any one extra? What about extra food? Okay, we are not that player here. We are not the extra food player here. This sixer looks actually pretty sus from my point actually. You're not going to eat Patsimo, the 2 pin here, right? Oh no, mistake. We could have eat Patsimo on the donkey. Still haven't won. The low pins is definitely the most sus as well. Against Upon. Like the social all dead, and then perhaps like a 5-8 man is still alive, but low pins are definitely the most suspicious here. Terminals are always safe, right? Check. There are like 2 switches left now, I think. We saw like the 1-4 pin and the 5-8 man. Mm. Perhaps people were just defending against the Samsaku instead of my hand. Perhaps they were just defending against this 50% call rate Deo. Hmm. I think it's actually close between the 1 man and the honors here, but probably the 1 man is still the cut here, especially because of the 2600 here in the middle. I don't really care about the double south, but the double south is slightly better to cut to deny the double south, but we are still trying to get a thunder here with 9 pin cut connect to the wall here. You can actually start the 7 pin 4 star is such a mediocre. It's so mediocre, but we might have to pawn it with 2600 here. But hopefully we are not. We don't have to pawn it because it's fairly mediocre. Okay, we don't have to pawn it. Um, Give me a 5 pin. 5 pin believers. If we get an 8 pin, it's such a troll. We don't want an 8 pin. Although it's east something. Not the 5 pin from Kamitsa. We need to draw a 5 pin ourselves. Didn't specify the 5 pin here. Like I think the 15 is actually a better draw than the Tora here. Oh, the 8. The Teresa is dead as well. Like there was like a 1919 for the Teresa and the 369, but the Teresa is pretty dead here. Um, what's the plan here? Oh, like it's pretty easy what the plan is. It's just going to fight it. The social is pretty okay. This was there's a sun scoop, but we are still very far away. The monster is definitely the most sus. And then I guess the 36, but we are not dealing in the 36 here. For Pon, the 36, Simo. They actually have a 9-pin pair, and we almost got into the Sabo there. Simo, paid actor. Like, it wasn't, like, we are not East something or something, but like, uh, still, like, this 36, friendly player. Only if we didn't have like a Rakum on the team earlier, like 30 minutes ago, we would have been like first, I think, or close to first. With this East, I want to keep the 9 throw, but it's honestly go. Oh, the East is dead. Never mind. The hand is dead. The hand is just dead here. It's actually good that Kancha Riichi's because her hand was dead, and we have tons of save tiles. We should just pass the 3 here actually. Ipatsima. It's actually not the worst for us. Yasume sets Ura 2 for the Hana. Wait, this is Paimon. Wait, they have an AK as well. Paimon. The funny thing is, the more expensive it is, the better it is for us. Because we are not paying the Oya Capori here. Um, I thought it was the 7 harm, but I didn't see the AK Tora with the. I didn't count the AK there for the Ipatsimo, Dumping, Ura 2. Hmm. Just looking for a thunder hand here. We can got a Vampine, but we can we can have it as safety here, technically. There is our thunder, and then the safe tile here with the Vampine. We don't really care about 8 man. If we really cared about 8 man or the Itse, we can keep it, but the AK is just like the deciding factor or the key factor here where we don't really want to do the 8 man. But that comes on 4 man. Ponratil. It's really unfortunate because Eitel would be decent for our hand in direct acceptance, but we can't really keep it. Yeah, let's just cut the trees. We just look in the Rankan Ramen here with the such good chance. Stomp on that, and then hopefully we are fast enough, but probably not. Kind of wants to keep this 6 out. The 2 shots out there, but the 4 shots out pulled. And we do have a decent hand here with 2 Tura. How's it going? It's my first game, but you can see how it's going. The monster is just going to deal in here. We did log reviews for like 2.5 hours, 5 log reviews in 2.5 hours. Um, this is actually quite decent, I think. 100, it's 30 minutes a Hansan, but there was luckily not too much to comment on. Like I had way more trouble with Tom Pussen, the silver Tom Pussen, because I have to comment on every single discard. Did this pass? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I think it passed, right? I actually didn't. I didn't count the Tetasis, but okay, that is good. To snipe here with the 3-9. Simon says getting destroyed here by the Paimon. We will be ending the stream right after here, and anyway. We had like a log review stream, and I wasn't really intending to play, but I had some time left. I think we're just going to be high priority here. Like, I don't really think we can win the hand here. We can soak the Tora here. We can soak the Aka here. We just settle for third place, basically. And then there is definitely some chance to still get second on certain conditions, but basically we can't really win, and we can choke the Tora here. We have an Aka. We just have to hope that Kamita just wins the hand per usual. They don't have to play defensively at all here on the left because they have uh, a big lead. If they had like only like a 5k lead here, they will force to, or like if they had like a Manganshimo condition here on, if anyone had like a Manganshimo condition for first, they actually can fold, but here they don't have to fear that they will get overtaken at all. But we should keep some safeguards here on the left, because that's the first that we want to win as well. And then of course we have tons of safeguards for the other two players. Um, kind of passive, not that I like this too much, but there's honestly really nothing that we can do with this hand. We get like a P rank for Maka because we just have a T rank for this hand, the AFK D rank here. The AFK one, 6-man. I'm not sure if they're going for the hand, but like they don't have any reason to not go for that unless they put me on some Kokushi here. But if they are like, oh, they are the master one here. But if they were like a saint, they know that we are folding for third place basically, or for not last. Not last is the play here anyway. 5-man there. Let's cut this one. So now, if they show Tempai here, we can just start hard folding. But for now, I think the one is still okay. It's really good that we have one south here. Like the best, if we had like two souths, we would go for our hand most of the time. But with one south, we are blocking them as well. I think we got one pin into all the honors, and then he just hope that Kamita just wins. Or that Kamita tears into just an 8k here on the right, which isn't enough for them to overtake us. Um, and we have hopefully tons of save tiles. The Chin is Sunpai. Toyman is still in. I don't know why Toyman pushes the Chin there. We should be careful with Toyman, but like if they win, we are just going to be third. We are most likely going to be third place, yeah. Kamita, if they take Tassi here once, so yeah, let's not do so then. First going to cut the two shows. The East is still Sonpai, but they are the same player. They are not afraid here. Like if we had some buffer here against Shimotsa, we would just give them like one more monster and then let Torment fold. And then they have to fold, especially on those, especially on the live honors. They have to fold on the live honors, but they know that if they are Tempai, they are just second. So we are basically third place here, which is really sad. Uh, run, run.
カン
Not a run. I hope that Tormentors wants, because they might have to fold now. Well, I don't know. Like with this con, it just doesn't feel more likely. No, no, still they are Tenpai. They have high T now as well, so tournament has a calculated risk, I think. Didn't get there, or like didn't get second. Losing my time and my rank points to 9 man here. But if they didn't con that, if they didn't con the 9 man, the 8 mans here, they can't hopefully got this.
脳天
Really, I feel that they have a they have a Tritora hand now. But the monster is just like so garbage still for them anyway. It's all complete that well, the tournament took template here with this 9 man, but they didn't have enough there. They needed the direct hit on the monster, which is just never going to happen. The A rank, which is kind of expected because we folded out the last hand. And we'll see if I have a normal stream tomorrow. And otherwise, I do have a lot to do for the Paivo reviews for my team stuff, so I'm not sure how much I will be playing the game myself in the next 3 months. Just like I do take the coaching seriously, or like it's a tournament where you are supposed to coach as captain as well. Although I kind of doubt it with some captains. And because the players are just better. Some of the captains are worse than some of the players. So there's not that much coaching there. Like it takes like a couple of hours to do the log reviews as well. Like it's like if it was really easy and fast, but it does take a long time, unfortunately. So